In this tutorial, I'll be showing you guys on how to fix Discord overlay not working in Valorant. Sometimes the overlay doesn't show up while playing Valorant. So first of all, I want you to head to Discord and go to settings, and I want you to scroll down to activity settings and go over to game overlay. Now here is right above enable overlay is where you would see Valorant being there, and it should be enabled. Make sure your enable overlay option is enabled, and on top of here Valorant should appear and you can see Valorant being there. Now what happens is many people see this issue and assume Discord is broken, but in reality it's usually just settings or conflicts with other apps. So first of all, like I said, make sure enable in-game overlay is turned on, like so, okay? And check your overlay hotkey right here. Your overlay hotkey. I've made it to Alt and this kind of squiggly symbol, and I think the default one was Shift and the squiggly symbol. Now what happens is in some games shift is usually an important button either for sprinting or for crouching, and sometimes what happens is it overlaps with the key, and because of this the overlay doesn't open at all. So what you want to do is edit the keybind and change it to anything that is not overlapping. In my case I did it to Alt and this squiggly symbol. Alright, now, this should fix issues for most of people, but for those who have already done this and it's still not working, let's move on to the next fix. Next, I want you to head over to registered games right above this. And like you can see, there might be an option like this where it says no game detected. So make sure Valorant is open and click on add it, and you should see the option here. Basically, whatever game's open, you would see the option right here. So if it's Roblox, Roblox would appear. If it's Fortnite, Fortnite would appear. If it's Valorant, Valorant will appear. Alright, add it and make sure you have enabled it as well, so the game overlay appears on there. If this still does not work, I want you to right click and first of all close both Discord and Valorant, and I want you to right click, search them up like so, like Discord, and I want you to run them as administrator. This sometimes enables some of the blocked permissions, allowing perhaps fixing the issue with the overlay as well. Okay, now if this still doesn't work, I want you to go to Discord again, right here, and I want you to go to advanced right below here, and I want you to off hardware acceleration. For some systems, hardware acceleration sometimes interferes with the Discord overlay showing up in other applications, and so offing it sometimes allows the overlay to appear. So just give it a try. Okay, if it still does not work, some games have the full screen mode, right? So what you want to do is test the overlay in windowed or borderless windowed mode. If it works there, you can try full screen again, but it's always a good troubleshooting step. This tip is especially useful in competitive games like Valorant, where full screen exclusivity can prevent overlay injection. Now, other overlay apps like Xbox, Game Bar, or G4 Experience or MSI Afterburner can interfere also with Discord overlay. So make sure these are turned off while testing the overlay. You'll be surprised how often conflicts like these are the real reason overlays don't even appear. Now, if this still does not work, make sure Discord is updated by pressing Ctrl R to refresh it. You know, if you just go ahead and press Ctrl R, it refreshes the whole Discord. And also update your graphics drivers. Outdated drivers can prevent overlays from displaying correctly. And finally, check for any pending Windows updates, as system updates can also affect overlay functionality. Now, if none of these options worked for you, I'll give you a little bit of bonus fixes. So logging out and back into Discord sometimes can fix it. If that doesn't fix it, reinstalling Discord to refresh overlay files could fix it. If that still doesn't work, trying a different overlay hotkey like I mentioned in the beginning if the default conflicts with Valorant. And lastly, testing overlay with a different registered game, like maybe try with Roblox or any other game of your choice and see if that works there. Alright? Anyways, this will be it for the video. I hope it helps you guys out, and I'll be seeing you guys next time. Peace out.